Hi guys, today I'm gonna be creating a McDonald's kiosk VM, and it will actually have some McDonald's stuff that will make it look like a real McDonald's kiosk. So first off, I'm just going to start off by just making Windows 10 VM with Windows 10 Pro, and then we'll get everything set up in the VM. And later in the video, we'll even have a McDonald's loading screen. Yeah, that's crazy, but anyways, let me just get a Windows 10 VM, and then we'll do some other stuff when we're actually at the desktop. So this is it did correctly install. So I'm just going to do this just so we get a good resolution, and then I need to search up some stuff, because the first thing we're gonna do to this VM is going to be the custom startup screen. So I'm gonna install Google Chrome first. Google Chrome, and open file. And this doesn't take that long. And then, so after this downloads. Alright, so it's waiting to install now. So, well, as I was saying, once this finishes, I'm going to actually change the boot logo on this. Which, will not take that long to figure out, because it's actually called Hack BGRT, and I don't know what BGRT means, but sure, it has to do something with maybe booting, maybe, but I turned off my lights, but I'm going to have to Chrome switch it up. So I'm gonna unpin this because, okay. So let me get the files that we need for this. So yeah. Okay, so I have installed HackBGRT on this VM. So now if we open up Splash, here's our McDonald's logo. I might need to change that to something different. But if we run setup, and if we press I, and then close this, press yes, it will go ahead. So I'm gonna press yes. I'm not realizing I didn't enable verbo status, which is fine. But so I'm actually going to press hack BGRT. Okay, that looks really bad though. Say that it just looks really bad. It doesn't look any good, like at all. So what we're going to have to do is, let me do that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get HTML page for McDonald's Kiosk. Okay guys, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about how we're gonna make the next account, the other account, which is gonna be the actual kiosk. So this is just gonna be a kiosk assigned user. So how kiosk assigned user works is it's just a user that when you log into it, it will just display any page you want. So like a google.com or something, or maybe calculator. And so basically Windows is just telling this to just be like that. And so this is called a kiosk assigned user. So we're going to go into settings, and we're going to go to accounts, go to family and other user. Okay, so now we're gonna press get started, and it's gonna be McDonald's Kiosk. So we're not gonna do any of this. We are going to choose Microsoft Edge, and we're gonna yes now. So here's where I have to do this, and I'm gonna minimize this. We're gonna go into local disk, and we're gonna go kiosk files. Move this into here. So I'm gonna paste this, but we're actually gonna change this to kiosk files. So this will just open the thing, which you guys will see in a second. So now we should be able to just restart the computer. Okay. And as soon as the computer turns on, it should log in to the kiosk assigned user. So yes, okay. It said applying user settings. Alright, of course it's gonna do this. And just gonna wait. Alright, so it's almost there. Now this is the part where it should. Yes. I don't know why the images aren't loading, but the checkout button doesn't do anything. And I think if we do send control with delete, I wonder if there's a way to sign out of it. If you press sign in, okay, well, I'm just gonna, let's go to kiosk admin, and the very last thing we're gonna do to this VM is just gonna be a McDonald's wallpaper. What's a good one? I like this one. Save image as, so wallpaper, kiosk files, wallpaper.png. And then hell yeah. And then we go to we go to our developer settings here. Turn this on. Apply. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this on. I don't think this really takes that long. I'm turning everything on in here. Which Windows Insider program, okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. But so I think that's good enough. At least for now. I mean, maybe someday I can actually find the official McDonald's software. Which I did at one point find it, but I obviously didn't record it. And I was using VirtualBox at the time, and I found it on GitHub, and I was like, what is this? And I had to read a README to figure out how to actually use it. And I had no success. It wouldn't do anything at all. And I can't even find it on GitHub or anything anymore, so someday if I find out again, I will definitely record it, okay? I promise. But we're gonna shut this down. And maybe someday I can maybe just update the HTML. And let me know in the comments if you would like anything else. Okay, well, it's obviously gonna update or whatever, but let me know in the comments if you want me to make any other VMs for other restaurants, like POS software and stuff. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.